Hello my friends, welcome back. Today we travel to a small town in England, a town of shopkeepers, a town of quiet mornings and hard work. In that town, a girl was born. Her father sold groceries, her mother sewed dresses. No one thought she would change a nation. No one thought she would stand against kings, prime ministers, and even her own party. But history is full of surprises, is it not? Sometimes the quietest beginnings hide the loudest futures. Who was this girl? Who did she become? My friends, this is the story of Margaret Thatcher. Before we begin, if you enjoy stories like this, tap that subscribe button, it helps this channel grow. Now, let us begin. Margaret was born in 1925 in Grantham, England. Her father was named Alfred Roberts. He was a grocer, and he was also a preacher. He taught her discipline, he taught her hard work, he taught her to think for herself. Her mother was named Beatrice, quiet, sewing clothes for the family. Margaret lived above the family shop. She grew up counting coins, she grew up serving customers. This was not a life of luxury. This was a life of labor. But young Margaret was different. She studied hard, she read constantly. She wanted more, she wanted purpose, she wanted power. Power, remember this word, my friends, it will follow her whole life. She studied chemistry at Oxford. Few women did this back then. She did not fit in easily. She had no wealth, she had no title, but she had discipline, ambition, and grit. These three words shaped her entire journey. She did not know it yet, but one day she would lead an entire nation. She did not know it yet, but one day they would call her the Iron Lady. Margaret's path was not easy. Politics was a man's world back then. Women were expected to stay quiet, women were expected to stay home. But Margaret refused. She wanted a seat in Parliament. She ran for office many times, and she lost many times. Some said give up, others said know your place. She did not listen. Discipline, ambition, grit. In 1959, she finally won, becoming a member of Parliament. She worked hard, she studied every detail, she outworked her colleagues. Slowly, she climbed higher. She became a minister, then she became a leader. In 1975, she did something bold. She challenged her own party leader. Many called it impossible, a woman challenging the top man in British politics. But she did it anyway, and she won, becoming leader of the Conservative Party, the first woman to do so. Then came 1979. Britain was struggling. Strikes filled the streets, factories stood silent, the economy was breaking down. The people were angry, they wanted change. Margaret stood before the cameras and spoke with calm, sharp words. She promised discipline, she promised order, she promised power returned to the people. The nation listened, the nation voted. In May 1979, Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister, the first woman in British history to hold this office. Picture this moment, my friends, the doors of number 10, Downing Street opening. Margaret Thatcher steps forward, cameras flash, reporters shout questions. She turns and speaks a quiet prayer for peace and harmony, then she walks inside. The weight of a nation now rests on her shoulders. But leading a nation is not easy. Enemies were waiting, inside her party and outside her party. Some welcomed her, others despised her. She did not know it yet, but her hardest battles were still ahead. Margaret Thatcher moved fast. She cut government spending, she sold state industries, she fought inflation hard, she fought the old economic system. Many praised her, many hated her. The coal miners went on strike, thousands of workers, furious, desperate. The strike lasted almost a year, families struggled, towns suffered. Margaret did not back down. Power, discipline, control. She said the government would not surrender, and she meant it. The strike broke, the miners lost, and the nation was divided deeply. Then came a different kind of danger. In 1982, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands, British territory far across the ocean. Margaret had a choice: retreat quietly, or fight for British land. She chose to fight. She sent the British Navy across the world, and the world watched closely. Weeks passed, battles raged, soldiers died on both sides. Then, victory. Britain reclaimed the islands, and Margaret's popularity soared. But danger was not finished with her. In 1984, her own party gathered in Brighton for a conference. That night, a bomb exploded inside the hotel, an assassination attempt. 5 people died. Margaret survived, just barely. Hours later, she stood before cameras again, steady voice, no tears, no fear shown. The conference, she said, will go on as planned. That single moment defined her legacy: iron, unshaken, unbroken. But power has a price, my friends. Even iron can crack under enough pressure. Inside her own party, allies became rivals, whispers turned into plots. Her sharpest enemies were no longer overseas, they were sitting beside her. She did not know it yet, but her own party was preparing to remove her. In November 1990, it happened. Margaret Thatcher's own party turned against her. They forced a leadership challenge, and the numbers were close, too close. She realized the truth: support was slipping away. On November 22, 1990, she resigned, tears in her eyes, leaving Downing Street. 11 years in power, ended in a single, quiet moment. My friends, how does an iron leader fall? Not from outside enemies, but from within. Still, her impact did not fade. Her policies reshaped Britain's economy for decades. Some praised her reforms, others still blame her for deep divisions. History remembers her as complicated, powerful, controversial, unforgettable. She passed away in 2013, but her name still sparks fierce debate today. What can we learn from Margaret Thatcher, my friends? She started with nothing, a grocer's daughter, no title, no wealth. But she had discipline, she had ambition, she had grit. She faced rejection again and again, she kept running, she kept trying. She did not wait for permission, she built her own path forward. Life may not hand you power, life may not hand you position, but discipline is yours to build, ambition is yours to carry, grit is yours to choose. Whatever you are facing today, remember her story. Small beginnings do not decide your ending, your choices decide your ending. If this story inspired you, give it a like, it truly helps this channel. Subscribe if you want more stories like this, every single week. Comment below and tell me which history figure you want next. Until next time, my friends. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing in your own story.